What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Giant G from Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. Indeed. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the episode Tabletop Takeout Tuesday. And today I got a game I want to talk about. Yes, it is still within the Halloween theme, and why not? It's not quite Halloween yet, though it is scratching at the door with its claws, is it not? Not all Halloween games are generally need to be horrific. I know that sounds like a mistake I've made, but no, it's true. Sometimes just the sensation of the suggestion can be good enough. Sometimes a Halloween game can be a game of high adventure. That's why I want to talk to you about a game called Secrets of the Lost Tomb. This is a game of high adventure that incorporates the occult, the paranormal, creepiness, and evil abound. So why don't we go down to the table and talk about it? And here we are downstairs, so to speak. Alright, thank you for checking this out. Yes, so for today on Tabletop Takeout Tuesday, I got a game I should have told you guys about long ago, but I'm glad I didn't, because it gave it this chance to be here during the Halloween season. Yeah, one thing I do enjoy, and I've had enjoyed for a long time, and I guess it harkens back to my earliest days as a small child playing Dungeons and Dragons. And that's the whole concept and the feel of high adventure. Yeah, whether it's the original Conan movie where they actually use that phrase, you know, in the days of high adventure. I can't do it all, but you know what I'm talking about. I hope so. If you don't, go see the original movie.
Let me tell you of the days of high adventure.
So whether it's something like that, or whether it's Lara Croft Tomb Raider, or Alan Quatermain, or Tarzan, or John Carter of Mars, I love that feeling of high adventure, of discovery, of mystery in the world. Especially nowadays. There's not much left. Yeah, there's still tons of questions about Antarctica, and tons of questions about the ocean depths and all, but the days of high adventure are long behind us. They were behind us even before I was born. So it harkens back to a sense of discovery, of amazement that really gets to me, and I love this whole concept and genre and theme of high adventure. Yeah, Indiana Jones, right? Now, as has been no surprise, I also enjoy the horror theme. Have since I was a small kid watching the old Hammer horror films and the Vincent Price movies. Yeah, they really got to me when I was a kid. Loved it. Still do. Now there's a game by the company Everything Epic. Now Everything Epic is just that. They totally are. They have a huge bunch of games. So far the first game, besides the one I'm talking about, that's what I'm talking about coming up, that I own is Big Trouble in Little China. I am waiting because I kickstarted the Comb Award, and it should have been here by now. They were really promising to get here before Halloween, but that's not happening. Might have it before Thanksgiving, hopefully. They've also kickstarted another successful game based on the Rambo movies, and the sequel to this game. And the game I'm talking about here, I want to give a little more room because this is a coffin box. The game I'm talking about here, yes, Secrets of the Lost Tomb. So this game is exactly what I've been saying. This is a perfect and beautiful blend between the concepts of a high adventure story and dark horror. This game has a level of replayability because there are so many different stories you can choose to play. Each story is represented by a different end boss, to put it in video game terms. The ultimate evil that you are trying to stop from rising into the world and basically destroying everything. The overall concept and feel is a little Lovecraftian, but it works for this. And it does. It harkens back to Lovecraft and his other contemporaries, August Derleth, Robert E. Howard. It harkens back to their styles of high adventure and horror. In fact, you can even end up choosing Elder God being as the end boss that you're trying to stop. But there's also Ancient Mummy, there's Kaijus. I mean, there's multiple ways in this game that the world is going to meet its end. And it's up to you and your team, because it is a cooperative game, your team of adventurers, to go into the tomb, solve the mysteries, and stop this ancient, horrible, and vile evil from entering the world. Yeah. And it does. It has such a great feel. It's a tile-based laying system, so you don't have a standard board. Every time it's going to look completely different. The arrangement of how everything flows, how everything moves, is going to be different. And the rooms themselves are going to be in different places each time. Your goals are going to be different depending on who the evil creature is, the end boss, as I've been saying, is that you're going to end up fighting. Well, hopefully end up fighting if you don't all die before you get there. Now, this game, besides being cooperative, it does have a competitive mode. We haven't played that yet. Maybe we should. Then again, all the 20-sided warriors haven't played the game to begin with, and I want to get that under their belts first before doing something cooperative. So just hold on there, T-Bone. It's coming. Don't worry. I know you hate cooperative games and you'd like to be competitive. We'll get you there. Anyway, I'm not doing this video just for T-Bone. I'm doing it for everyone, but I know he watches all these videos, so I just wanted to point that out. Besides the base concept that you're going for, the end boss that you're trying to stop, is the game also has like side missions and personal quests in the game, depending on what characters you're going to use, which gives it at the same time both an RPG feel as well as an sort of MMO feel, all put in together, and it blends really well and it works good together. It does have the tabletop / MMO RPG feel to it of, I said that backwards, tabletop RPG / MMO. A tabletop MMO is an RPG. But it has the feel of level advancement, because you are going to be getting better, you are going to be improving yourself, your gear, your equipment, and as you take damage, you're going to be worsening yourself as well. So your characters are going to be in a bit of a state of flux, which is very, very thematic for an RPG. It's a perfect feel for that, and this game delivers that in spades. Now, the components for this game, especially the player mat, I just want to point out, is amazing, because it looks like what a 1920s concept of a futuristic pistol, not necessarily a ray gun, but a futuristic, regular bullet style pistol would look like. So it has this, at the same time, it has this retro future look and feel to the art, and I really appreciated that, because it helps bring you more into the feel that Everything Epic is trying to grab with this game. And they're trying to go for that old-time movie serial feel about it, and the way they go about it with components definitely helps just grab you and suck you right into that feeling, into that theme, in a very beautiful manner. The game is played out in a similar style. If you're familiar with Arkham horror or Eldritch horror, it has a very similar feel to that. As you're playing, cards are going to affect what the monsters, what the antagonists do. The game itself gets its own turn, that it gets to do things. So it follows a very familiar back and forth, at least familiar to most tabletop nerds will understand how this game's rules are structured. So that's going to help getting right into it, because it can be fidgety. Wow. There is a lot of little chits and tokens and conditions and everything you got to keep track of. So anything to make the rules a little easier, such as the familiarity of the way the turns are set up, is definitely a big help. So I want to make sure that that is pointed out. This is a very, very fiddly little game. There's a lot of stuff you need to keep track of. You know, I haven't even looked to see if there's an app to help you with that. And if there isn't, everything Epic, you got to make an app. You got to make an app to help with this. I think it would encourage more people to play the game. And this is a game that really should be played, whether it's Halloween or not. This is a great, you know, game just to plan for your game for game day. This is the epic game that you can sit around. I mean, the game is listed for between 2 and 2.5 hour time run on it. When you know the game, I'm sure it's going to run like that. When you everyone at the table, or the majority of players at the table, understand how the game is played, have played it, have enough time under their belt, so to speak, you can play this game in 2 hours, 2.5, under 3, definitely. But if the majority of your players or the entire group, this is the first time playing this game, you're not going to be doing much else for the day. Sorry. Watch as many how-to plays and playthroughs as you want. You're going to be going back to the rules a lot. So it's probably going to run you closer to the first game, 4 to 5 hours. I think that's about right. That's about right. But this game, the story aspect of this game is going to keep your attention. The player downtime is, you know, kind of sucks, but it does help with the whole game's turn, the tomb's turn. So that helps. Everyone's got to pay attention to that. But you know, you're going to suffer from that problem with a lot of these epic games. They all share that problem, really, and that's the player downtime. So that's another reason, actually, to give this game. If you have fun with the story and the downtime is what's your problem, really get through this game 2 or 3 times, because after you know the rules, the game is going to go faster. Trust me, and this means that the player downtime is going to be decreased. This game is worth it. Get this game to the table. Play this game. It's going to give you that amazing feeling, like the first time you ever played Tomb Raider, the first time you saw Raiders of the Lost Ark, you know, or read an Alan Quatermain story. It's going to capture that feel, and the touch of horror with these evil, these vile creature villains takes it to almost a Robert E. Howard level, I think. I know I'm using a lot of old and dead authors as examples, but these are great authors. If you're not familiar with them, trust me, they're all great authors in their field, and this game wanted to simulate that, and it does beautifully. So a great day game, night game, I guess, if you're looking for an epic game all night for Halloween, one that's going to be a good story, give you a sense of adventure, a sense of immersion. Secrets of the Lost Tomb by Everything Epic. I honestly think you're going to like this game. If you like high adventure, if you like Indiana Jones, Tomb Raider, any of that stuff, you're going to love this game. All right, so thank you, everyone. Thank you for checking us out on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. And thank you so much for subscribing, liking, and commenting to us here on YouTube. But most of all, thank you so much for sharing our videos. Please continue doing it, because sharing the videos is really the best way that you can tell us you enjoy the show. So I'm your buddy Big Giant G, for Two Gun Pixie, for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and my friends, I am out of here.